I like girls that are a little fat, just like this.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about a few simple things that somehow are still misunderstood in the 21st century. Preferences, labels, and rage bait. You'll see all three in action in the screenshots from a Facebook post made by a so-called activist.
I like girls that are a little fat, just like this. It's called preference. Something you women don't understand men have too.
I recently made a post about this photo of a woman and a man's comment on it. Then, here comes Eric, showing his lack of emotional intelligence. There's a massive difference between preference and what happened here. Preference is saying, I'm attracted to curvier women. What he did was, I like girls that are a little fat, just like this one. That is not a preference. That is a label placed on a woman's body, especially if she didn't state it herself. And here's the problem. The word fat has been used for decades as a way to shame, control, and belittle women. Women are taught from childhood that fat is one of the worst things we could be called. It was the insult kids used on playgrounds. It's the word used in locker rooms to tear girls down. It's weaponized. So when a man casually says, I like girls that are a little fat, he might think he's being complimentary. But what women hear after years of conditioning is, I am ranking your body, I am grading you, I am labeling you.
Now, let's be honest, this isn't activism. It's just a way to promote her page through rage bait. Not directly from hate comments, but from the attention she gets by baiting people into emotional discussions about social issues. It's a business model, nothing more. I'm not here to judge that. I'm here to talk about the post itself. The post starts simple. Someone, whose name she hid, said they like slightly fat women. Someone else replied with a joke, saying it's called preference, and added a playful, some could call it hateful, remark that women can't accept men having preferences. Pretty standard internet conversation, right? Well, the author of the post got mad, claiming it's not a preference, but a label. So let's actually see what the difference is. According to the dictionary, a preference is simply when you like something or someone more than another thing. So if you like thicker women, thinner women, taller men, thicker men, blondes, dogs, anime, or TikTok over YouTube, that's a preference. A label, on the other hand, is a word or phrase used to describe or categorize people, often negatively. When you say, I like tall people, that's a preference. When you say, you're too tall, that's labeling. So, in this post, we clearly see a preference. Not the most elegant one, sure, but still, just a preference. What this so-called activist did was rage bait. She found a random comment through many others, twisted it into a fake moral issue, and used it to pull attention to her own post. And it worked. Over 500 comments, most of them from women with too much free time, not just defending the woman in the photo, but actually labeling the men involved. Some even quoted ChatGPT about how standards are made. And that's where another important concept comes in: emotional intelligence. Cambridge defines it as the ability to understand how people feel and react, and to use that skill to make good judgments and avoid or solve problems. Now, some would say Eric, the guy in the original post, lacks emotional intelligence. But does he? It depends how you look at it. From his point of view, he got the attention of thousands. From the pseudo-activist's point of view, he caused problems. So who's right? Depends on your perspective. The same goes for Danielle Burdick, the author of the post. She might think she's smart for getting views, but from another perspective, she showed a lack of understanding, even of basic terms like label and preference. Whether that's from laziness, ignorance, or just low effort, it doesn't matter. She spread misinformation. So why did I want to show you this post? Because it's a perfect example of three things happening online today. Rage bait, used to drive engagement and views; misinformation, spread by self-proclaimed activists, who are actually just running small businesses behind moral slogans; toxic communities, where people weaponize preferences and attack anyone who disagrees, thinking they're fighting for justice. And in this specific case, the link in her profile goes to a cookbook she's selling. So yes, the outrage was just a marketing tool. Look, we can't delete these toxic communities, but what we can do is stop feeding them attention. Next time you see a rage bait post, just scroll past it. Don't like, don't comment, don't share. Every second of attention you give them is fuel for their business model. Better just block them. And please, don't go after this Danielle person. That's exactly what she wants. Just move on with your life. And maybe, once in a while, take a look at what your family and friends interact with online, because the comment section often reveals who people truly are. Thank you for watching. This was a new format for me, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Tell me if you agree or disagree. Take care of yourselves, and see you next time.